Hey, we're Disclosure, and we're on the Atom Bomb Show.
Look who's sitting in this. Is this a dressing room, Guy and Howard from Disclosure? Is this what you call a dressing room?
I think this is technically the green room.
And it's painted green.
It's really green.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What do y'all do before a show besides these radio interviews? Because we're literally at one of before their shows. What do y'all do?
I mean, I've been watching Dog Whisperer for about 2 hours.
And you mentioned that off the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do
Yeah,
you sit and
what I
watch Dog Whisperer?
No.
This is amazing. Disclosures on the Atom Bomb Show before their show at the Tabernacle in Atlanta, Georgia. I read a rumor. Is this real or fake? That was it your mother did radio jingles?
Yeah. She did do that. Not like that wasn't her main career path, but like she did it for a bit. Yeah, for sure.
Did you ever get interested in what she was doing? Because that's a really cool career.
Yeah, I mean that was before we were born mostly.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that was like in her 20s probably, when she was much younger, but she was still doing singing professionally when we were young. Yeah, she was doing like cruise ships and that kind of like big fancy hotels that she played in the lobbies and stuff like that.
What a great job that is. Disclosures on the Atom Bomb Show. What's it like being brothers working together constantly on each other? And this is gonna be good.
Thanks. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
We don't really interact like most brothers. I don't think. Most brothers wouldn't imagine being in a band with their brother or working with their brother, because you just fight all the time or whatever. But yeah, we kind of we just get on like really well. I think we only remember that we're brothers because people tell us every day in interviews. Like other than that, we're just like good mates.
When the idea came about to do this, who came up with the original idea?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it was probably me, but I didn't actually ask Howard. It was like we'd made 2 songs like just for fun.
Yeah.
And then we just decided to like put them on MySpace. And yeah, just like during that process, I was like, oh, we kind of need a name for the MySpace page. And yeah, I was just kind of uploading the songs, and then it was like, what's your name of your band? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Howard wasn't even here. I was just at school, and I was like, okay. And I had some like car insurance forms next to the computer. And it just said like terms of disclosure at the top.
Yeah.
So I just did Disclosure.
What a great story. That's how it came about. That's
and
amazing.
after that, we were a band. I'm like, you're in a band with me now. And how?
I'm still not fully aware of that.
He's still
You're
not
like, why are you here,
100% in. Yeah, he's not fully committed.
Guy and Howard on the Atom Bomb Show from Disclosure. What's it like the first time you heard your song, any song, played in a club or on the radio? Because I gotta imagine it's pretty ridiculous when you see people moving to your song.
Yeah, I mean the radio was a big one for me. Well, for both of us, just because it was quite a surreal thing. Because in the UK especially, there's one big radio station that's like nationwide.
Okay.
And if you get played on that, the whole country hears it. Whereas here, it's like there's.
I think radio is probably more important because Howard couldn't go to clubs when we made these songs, so he never heard them in clubs.
Right, yeah.
So radio was the one thing that we could both get excited about.
You're only 21, right, Howard?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the first time I heard anything in a club was when we played in a club.
Wow, and they would let you play in the club even though you're underage?
Sometimes.
Wow, that's amazing. Did you ever have to cancel a show because of
We
that?
never had to cancel one, but there was definitely a lot of problems at the door, like where the bouncers would not let me in, and I'd be like, but it's literally my show. Yeah, they'd get to security to escort me to this kind of room where I'd sit kind of watched by security and then go to the stage, play, and then they kick me out.
It's like no fun. I mean, fun to play, but you can't have any fun other than that.
It was definitely a vibe killer. Yeah.
Disclosures on the Atom Bomb Show. What is the one artist that? Let me back up. What's the criteria you look for an artist getting on one of your songs? Because it seems to just mesh so well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things we look for when choosing artists for a Disclosure record. I think one obvious one is that they have to have a great voice, and in particular a kind of distinctive voice that you can, a very recognizable tone. Like someone like Gregory Porter, when he starts singing, it's him straight away.
Right,
he's
yeah.
got that tone. But other than that, I guess they have to be a nice person. We won't work with divas. Like,
you don't want a jerk, right?
No, we don't want that. Because the next thing is they have to be a good writer, and the reason for that is that we're not producers who will just send a beat to someone and get them to write a song and send it back. You know, we all get in the room with whoever the singer is and write the song around a piano with them. And so if they're not nice people, you know, we won't have a nice time. We won't write a good song.
Are you happy with your latest record, how people have reacted with it, to it? I mean, is there parts of it when you listen to it, you're like, man, I bet we could have done better with this one?
No. I mean, I feel like we always give 100% for the records. You know, like we wouldn't put it out unless we thought it was the best thing we could do.
Okay.
And that's how we're always going to work.
Disclosures on the Adam Bomb Show. Let's talk. Oh, you want to say more about that?
No,
we could talk about anything, but I want to talk about food because we talked about this off the air. You're touring in the South, which is literally like a heart attack of fried food.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the favorite foods you've had, because we're about to get chicken and sausage after this, which is probably really bad for us. I know, I don't mean to make you jealous here.
That's that's definitely bad for you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You just have to be careful. Like, I mean, luckily, like we have like a lot of time to go in the day, and we can just kind of stock up on good food. Like, we've got a NutriBullet which goes everywhere with us just for like smoothies.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just have a smoothie for breakfast. Don't have like, what did you have in Vegas once? You had the Elvis, which was 10 pancakes, each one divided up by bacon and chocolate sauce.
And you survived. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you really?
No, you didn't.
I did.
You didn't finish it. Well, we all helped. Elvis had that every day on his own.
That's right. Remember, and that's how he sung that way.
Messed up, man. Yeah, you just have to be careful, and then you know, it's not that hard. You just have to go the extra bit of effort to like find it. Yeah, it's very easy. Like when you're, I think the hardest time to do it is when you're on the tour bus and it's like a super long drive, like a 20-hour drive or something, and the only place you're going to stop is a truck stop. There will be nothing there, like guaranteed. There'll be absolutely nothing there.
Yeah, you'll find something, but it's probably not edible.
Yeah,
probably
so it's
there.
just stock up the bus before you leave.
It's amazing. It's so great to see you guys really be such pros so young, and to put out music that everybody, I mean, when I say everybody, when you're on pop music, you know everybody loves it at some point.
Up to a point. There's definitely always going to be haters, but I mean, that's the thing with this record is it's definitely more poppy. So I think we'll probably bring in like a lot more fans who are, you know, who just like stuff they hear on the radio, stuff they hear in the charts, and you know, with that you'll always lose a few like fans who were like, I wish you just made stuff like what you made when you started out, like underground experimental bits. But it's like we've like done that now. Like, and
how do you
we're
respond to that though? Like you're
like this. We're happy with it, and it's like, you know, we made it, and it was like good. That was what we were making at that time in our lives. You know, for that specific like 2 or 3 years, but for the previous like 15 years before that, we were listening to pop and, you know, soul and disco. So that's like what we're into, and you know, hopefully the fans can see that the music behind it is still quite interesting and experimental. It's just that we choose to write with vocalists. Take the vocals off, and you know, everyone would probably be like, wow, it's a really weird experimental record. But
right.
We love writing melodies and lyrics, so it's like, we're going to do it, yeah.
Wow. So great for you guys to sit down with us on the Adam Bomb Show. Disclosure. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Yeah.